everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Catching Up with Toronto Ultra, presented by TD. My name is Visions, and I am joined with Cammy today. How are you doing, my man?
Not bad. Standard day.
Nice. I love to hear it. Now, of course, we're just getting ready to come back into season, and I've actually got to watch a lot of your streams, playing some Black Ops 2. So, I mean, how has the off-season been for you?
It went quick. I feel like it went really quick, but yeah, I was
agree.
enjoying playing old games and whatnot, eating some food and just chilling, yeah.
So, like, specifically then, back home, you know, you've obviously taken a bit of a break. You know, what's that been like? Have you got to spend some time with some family and friends?
Yeah, just honestly chilling with the family, just taking like a break away from everything like stressful possible. It was a really stressful last season, obviously a lot of ups and downs, so good to get home and just relax, cool down.
For sure. Now, I love that you kind of bring up that point because, I mean, last year you were an absolute menace. I mean, I don't think a single player has pulled off that many, like 4 clips or like 4 pieces in one clip kind of taking place before. So that was like something I think that the community was like absolutely astounded about. So, I mean, when you're kind of coming off a season where you put up an incredible MVP performance, how does that kind of fuel you going into now, you know, a new season with the same team?
It's just like a bit of just got to keep it rolling, really, like a confidence thing. We know what we're capable of. Obviously, it adds a bit of pressure, like with people, if they have high expectations, it maybe adds a bit of pressure to it as well. But at the same time, you gotta just take it as like a positive, work on it, confidence, and just keep going. Hopefully we keep it up.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Now, this question I feel like you're gonna be really excited about because we're hearing that there might be some snipers and some smokes coming back in. Now, if we go back to Modern Warfare, like it feels like you really built your name off of that incredible sniper performance that we got out of you, just hitting like sick clips that I still don't even think we can process correctly because they were so nasty. So now that we might potentially have that back, I mean, how hyped are you coming in towards Vanguard?
No, I mean, S&D, yeah, I've missed the snipers and like that extra aspect to it. Adds a little bit more spice to it. So having, you know, hopefully smokes and snipers back in. I'm actually not sure who's going to snipe though, because at the same time, you got Jamie, who I knew was like also a really good sniper on previous games. Even Ben, back in like jetpack CODs and stuff, he was pretty good. So we'll see what happens, but I mean, if they do give me the sniper, I'll be gassed to use it on some S&D.
Absolutely, I'm sure we'd all be excited to see it. Now, what's kind of interesting is, you know, you're still super young and you've put on an incredible performance. You're going into your 3rd CDO year. Now, what's it been like hearing like some of the staples in the league, you know, big names talk about you being like one of the best players in the game? Like, is this a surreal feeling? I mean, like, how do you process and take that in?
No, it's definitely weird. I've always said this. It's like seeing all the people that I kind of looked up to, like when I was playing, when I was younger, and then them giving me like the credit and the gas now, and even seeing some of the people retire is just weird to me. But no, it's definitely like a really good feeling to see that.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. So from last year, you guys, you know, didn't place outside of top 3 after major number 2. Coming in towards, you know, this season, it feels like there's higher expectations because last year it was like, oh, Toronto Ultra, you know, if they get top 8, it's like, oh, that's absolutely kind of what we're expecting. But you guys, you know, completely just blew that expectation out of the water. So, you know, how was your mindset change going into a new season, coming off of a very consistent performance?
Obviously, we know what we're like capable of and stuff like that. And I think, again, like I said, people are going to have high expectations of us. We're going to have high expectations of ourselves. And it's probably going to be a little bit of a stressful one to start off with because the start of games are always hard, like trying to figure it out and stuff like that. But no, I'm super like confident that we'll be able to like pretty much keep up what we've done through the last season and hopefully a little bit more. Hopefully not as many second places, a few more firsts.
For sure. So, you know, during this off season, is there anything that you've specifically working on in game or even outside of the game to prepare yourself for the Vanguard season?
I think the main thing is probably, it'd be outside the game if anything. Obviously the off season, I didn't actually do it, but my plan was to start eating a little bit more healthy and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking of. Like outside the game, like making sure I'm getting like decent amount of exercise in, clearing my head and whatnot in between like scrims or after scrims, and then trying to get on some sort of health grind. Like I said, I went back home and I enjoyed my food, but when it comes to it, that's going to be one change that I'm going to try and make throughout this season at least.
Awesome. Going into Vanguard, we got to play a little bit of the beta, but is there anything that you're really excited to use? Is there a weapon that you can't wait to get your hands on?
Say it's a close one because I like both guns, right? I like an AR and a sub, so I wouldn't mind a 3-sub meta MP40s to be fair, but at the same time, I'd happily take a buffed AR, a nice STG or something, post up.
Nasty.
Well, one of them too, but that's my 2 like most favorite guns I'd say that I'd want to be running.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Catching Up with Toronto Ultra, presented by TD. My name's been Visions. I've been joined with Cammy. Thank you so much for the interview. If you guys want to catch more content, make sure you guys subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed, so that you can stay up to date with all future Toronto Ultra content.